Using Riverside, you can get high-quality video and audio recordings from any device, whether someone's recording from a laptop, an iPad, or even an iPhone and Android phone. We're going to go through several kit options that you could send either to guests and co-hosts, or maybe for yourself, to make sure you get high-quality audio and video every time. Every kit should include a good quality microphone to make sure you get great audio, a high-quality camera, whether that's built into your device or you're using a webcam, and something to help with lighting to make sure all your video looks great. So let's start with the desktop. Whether someone's recording from a laptop or a desktop computer, there's some great options for mic, video, and audio to make sure that they look and sound the best they can. Now, if you're building a setup for yourself and you have the option of creating a home studio, we actually have an entire video for that. You can do sound treatment, high quality video. You can check that video out above or the link in the description. But if you're sending a kit to a guest or a co-host, maybe it's a kit you're going to be sending multiple times, you want to try and keep it as simple as possible. For that, we would recommend a USB microphone. This is the Samson Q2U. It's a solid USB dynamic microphone. It can connect via XLR, but you'll also see it has the USB connection there, and your guest or co-host can plug their wired headphones in there. And an alternative would be the Audio-Technica ATR 2100X. If you want to make sure they cut down on pops and other mouth sounds, you can get them a windscreen or pop filter. These are pretty inexpensive. You can get on Amazon. And sometimes you'll find these with a certain logo on them. Make sure to ask what kind of USB connection your guest or co-host has on their computer. You might need a USB-A to USB-C adapter, or if their computer has USB-A, they can plug in this microphone straight away. Once they've plugged in their microphone, they're good to go. It would also be beneficial to include a pretty simple mic stand. This is something that can sit on their desk, and this will help prevent some of those sounds that you might hear when someone's holding a microphone and moving the cable around. While your guests can use the built-in webcam on their laptop or desktop, they can get much better video by using their mobile device. If they have an iPhone and they're using a Mac computer, they can use Continuity Camera. Continuity Camera lets you use your iPhone as a webcam with no additional software. You just select the iPhone in the Riverside studio right before you join, and you can even get things like the Belkin MagSafe adapter that will mount the iPhone on your laptop or desktop monitor easily. Everything's wireless, and your guests can have great quality video. If you want more of a dedicated webcam solution, we would recommend the Logitech StreamCam, pretty inexpensive solution for good quality video. Or if you want the highest quality video in a webcam with 4K resolution, we would recommend the Opal C1 Webcam. We actually have an entire video reviewing the Opal C1 and comparing it to other webcams. You can check out that video above or the link in the description. Now that you have good audio and video, the last piece will be getting good lighting. If you have someone setting up for regular recording, we'll put a link in the description to a great light and softbox combination. One of my co-hosts actually records with this lighting setup with an iPhone and continuity camera, and it looks great. If you can't send those large stands and lights to someone, we would recommend something like this small rechargeable LED light. You can adjust the color temperature, brightness, pretty portable, and if you send it fully charged, it'll last way more than a single recording. Also ask if your guest or co-host has a pair of wired headphones to use during the recording. You can use wireless headphones like AirPods, but you'll get a better sound and more consistent connection with wired headphones. Even inexpensive wired headphones will do. It doesn't have to be an expensive pair. And if you're using a USB microphone like the Samson Q2U, plug those headphones right into the microphone, and then your guest or co-host can select the mic as the audio input and output. To give you an idea, here's what it looks like to record with my iPhone 14 Pro with continuity camera and using the Samson Q2U USB microphone right here in Riverside. Next, let's talk about the iPad. If you have an iPad model with USB-C, which includes some of the recent iPad Air models and iPad Pro dating all the way back to 2018, or the new base model 10th generation iPad, using a USB microphone with the iPad is your best option for great audio. For lighting, we would recommend the same small rechargeable LED light, or with any of these setups, you can recommend your co-host or guests sit in front of a window, facing the window so there's light on them, and if it's a little too bright, they can put a sheet or something over the window to help diffuse that light. When recording from an iPad, I'll jump into one of my Riverside studios in the Riverside app, and then here in the lobby, I'll connect my USB microphone. If it's connected properly, you should see this message pop up. Make sure to plug your wired headphones into the USB microphone, and then you can tap no. Because you can't connect external cameras to the iPad, you would record using the built-in camera, and you're ready to go. In addition to a good USB microphone and a light source and an iPad recording kit, you might want to get an iPad stand. This could be a foldable stand or something like this. We'll put the link in the video description. But you want to try and elevate the iPad so the camera is closer to eye level than it would be sitting on a tabletop. Using a stand like this will get the iPad closer to eye level and make for better video. You can get great quality video and audio right here in the iPad app. Propping it up makes a lot of difference when it comes to that video angle. Finally, you can also record high quality video and audio using the Riverside app on an iPhone or Android phone. To record on a mobile device, you're going to have some different options when it comes to microphones, and you'll also need adapters to connect those microphones to your mobile device. The first thing you'll want to include in a kit is a tripod for a mobile device and one of the little clamps that will hold the phone. We'll put links to this tripod in the video description, but a simple clip like this can accommodate phones of multiple sizes and will allow it to sit on a table at a good height. And whether you're recording with iPhone or an Android phone, you're going to need an adapter to get a headphone jack from your phone. Right here is a lightning to headphone adapter, which we'll use on the iPhone, and then you'll also need a splitter, and that separates the microphone and headphone connections so you can attach the mic and your wired headphones to your mobile device. The process will be the same on an Android phone, we'll just use this adapter for the iPhone. Connect the lightning to headphone adapter in the phone, and then on the headphone side, you'll of course connect a pair of wired headphones. And then on the microphone side, you'll need to connect something with an 1/8 inch or headphone style jack. We would recommend a shotgun microphone like a Video Mic Pro. You'll see it has the same 1/8 inch headphone jack connection on the microphone as it does here on the adapter. Or you can also use this lapel style microphone like the Rode Wireless Go 2, and this will also plug into the adapter. To use the shotgun microphone, I'll plug the small 1/8 inch cable into the splitter, and then also into the microphone, and that will be used by the Riverside app for your audio. You can also send some lighting setup like we recommended in the previous kits. We'll put links to the entire kits in the video description, both for desktop or laptop, iPhone or Android phone, and your iPad setup. And when it comes to the camera when using a mobile device, the rear camera will give you the best quality. Many times it's 4K, will be great in even low lighting conditions, but you won't be able to monitor yourself and those you're on the call with. So more often, you'll most likely use the front-facing camera on your mobile device with the headphone splitter and microphone setup. Make sure to use a pair of wired headphones and you'll be able to get great quality video and audio from your mobile device. And here's what it looks like to record with Riverside from a mobile device. This is using the front-facing camera on my iPhone 14 Pro, and it's using a shotgun microphone connected to my iPhone using that lightning to headphone adapter and a splitter. So those are recommendations for kits for both laptop and desktop, recording with iPad, or even your mobile device on iPhone or Android. If you'd like to learn more about building an ultimate mobile setup, even with a full-on cage, lighting, and microphone setup, check the link above or in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to the Riverside channel. We have lots of content on the best USB mics, how to build a video podcast setup, and a ton more. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next video.